Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Neeraj Bali from Department of Management, वोलेगा यूनिवर्सिटी। कैसे हैं आप लोग? उम्मीद करता हूँ सब ठीक हो। Today I am going to talk about a very interesting leadership theory by Blake Mouton. Blake Mouton proposed a leadership theory which is in the form of managerial grid, which has 5 leadership styles, and I am going to explain you these 5 styles in the form of with the help of some examples. Blake Mouton proposed in 1960 that leaders have two major concerns. One is concern for work, and second is concern for the people. People means the team members, leader, followers, the followers of the leader. So what are the two concerns? One is for people and another is for production or work or task. But the question is, what is the correct balance between work focus and people focus? So this is what Blake and Mouton tried to explain with the 5 leadership style, and also which is the best style. He suggested that the best type of the out of 5, which is the best, and why it is the best one. If you are preparing for UGC or NET exam, leadership and motivational theories are coming in that management exam in paper 2. So if you are giving NET exam, this particular series which I have made in the YouTube in my channel is very important for you, because in UGC NET exam the concepts are asked, the basic fundamental concepts and even some details. So UGC NET, if you are preparing, or Junior Research Fellowship JRF, these videos are important for you. Also, you can learn from this particular videos of my leadership and motivational video series in my channel for MBA, for Masters in Business Administration. So in that also this will be covered. Also in the NCERT syllabus, in the senior classes, these theories are covered. So it is for all the students who want to take benefit, who want to give exam, or who want to appear for any competitive exam. Now let us understand and try to answer our 2 questions. That is, what are 3, in fact there are 3 questions. What are the 5 types of leadership styles as per Blake and Mouton? Out of this 5 style, which style is the best? Second question. And third is, why that particular style is the best? If you know these 3 question answers to these 3 questions, that's all about. Conceptually you are clear and you can give any exam. So let us talk about those 3 questions, and I will try to answer these 3 questions in the shortest time. So let's go ahead. So this is the grid, this is the managerial grid leadership grid which uh, Mountain and Blake and Mountain proposed in 1960s, which is called as managerial grid or leadership grid. So now if you can see in this particular grid, on the y-axis there is concern for people, and on the x-axis there is concern for production or concern for task or concern for work. It is same thing. Meaning is same. So concern for production or concern for task or concern for work is what it is talking about. And in axis y is concern for people. Now if you can see the boxes, there are 5 styles of leadership. Now let me try to help you. Yeah. So I'm talking about this one. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. And this is the fifth one. And this is the y-axis, concern for people, and this one is the concern for production, the x-axis, this one. Now if you see concern for people, if it is low, this is the one. Concern for people will go, if you go like this, it is coming to high. This is high, this is high, and this is low. So, and for concern for production, this one is low and this one is high. So if you go further from this point, we are going towards high. Further from this point again, we are going towards high. So now let us talk about the styles. The first one is, and also I would like to say something is written here. See, 1 9 1 1 5 5 9 9 9 1. What is this? Basically it is 10-point system. He has made 10-point system. Total is 10 points, and depending upon the emphasis of that leadership style, the points are given. Now let us say, for example, first one we talk about authority compliance. The first one is 9 and 1. 9 is always, the first one is always concern for production. First point, first number is concern for production. Second number is what? 1 is concern for people. Now 9 is big or 1 is big? 9 is definitely bigger. So maximum focus is on the concern for production. 9 points have been given for concern for production. So authority compliance or this kind of leadership has highest focus on production and very less focus on people. So what kind of person is he? Now let me give you example. Let me behave, or let me tell you how this particular leader will behave when the follower comes to him. So now I'm acting as if I am the authority compliance leader. So you or the follower comes to me and he says, "Sir, my mother is not well. Can I take a leave?" So what will be the response of authority compliance leader? What is authority compliance leader? He is a leader who has high concern for production and almost negligible. He is bothered about his team. So what kind of response should he give this kind of person? He will say, "No, No leave will be given to you until and unless you complete your work, finish your work. Then only you will be given leave or break. Even if your mother is not well, even if your child is not well, if you have a family problem, you have a serious issue, you will not be given leave, because I am a person from authority compliance perspective. That means I am only bothered about task, not about you as a follower. So what will happen to this kind of team? Led by this kind of leader, authority compliant leader, they will become demotivated. In the short run, they will be forced to give productivity. In the short run, the organization performance will improve definitely because of pressure. But in the long run, the demotivation will increase, attrition will increase. Attrition means people will start leaving, good people will leave, team will break, and what will happen? Over a long term perspective, the productivity of the organization will come down. So this is not a good one. This is not a good style. For short time only this will work. So this is what is authority compliance. Now this is 9-1. Let us take opposite of this, 1-9. That is what? That is this one. Country club management. 1-9. Opposite of 9-1. 1-9. What is one? First one I told you. What is the first number always? It is always concern for production. So here the concern of production. Here this is opposite of authority compliance. Concern for production is 0 or less, minimal, and concern for people is maximum. Now if I am country club management person as a leader, what I will do? Again, I am becoming that. Now I am getting into the shoes of country club management leader. Again a follower comes to me and says, my mother is not well, can I get a leave? So how I will respond as a country club management? Because my concern for people is very high. What I will say? Immediately go to your house and take care of your mother, your family, your child. Immediately. Leave everything. I will not ask about what is your pending work, what you have not done, how can I help you to delegate your work to somebody else. Nothing I am bothered about. Only I am bothered about is his family. So is this a good style? No, because if you are not at all bothered about the work of the organization, then what will happen? Again, the productivity of the organization will come down. People will be happy, but the productivity will be down. The top management will not be happy with you because you are not able to give results. So again, this one is not recommended. So we have covered two: country club management and authority compliance. They are almost not almost opposite. Then let's talk about improvised management. What is that? This one, the one I'm putting the pointer on. Improvised management. 1-1, both are same. Low concern for people, low concern for productivity, also sometimes called as laissez-faire type of leadership. If you know laissez-faire, then it is same thing. Improvised management, that means you are not concerned about people, you are not concerned about productivity. Now again, let me become let me act as improvised management leader, laissez-faire. I'm not bothered about the person, I'm not bothered about the organization. Generally in the public sector this will happen, or where there is less work or less competition and secure job. So if I am this kind of person, the one I'm showing in the pointer, improvised management 1-1. Now again the follower comes to me, my team member comes to me and says my mother is not well, or I need some money for the treatment of my mother. So what will I do? I am not bothered about you. So what I will say, please try to manage yourself. Money I cannot arrange. I cannot arrange for hospitalization. Nothing I will show concern for you. And also I'm not bothered. If you are interested to go, you can go. I will not ask about productivity. I will not ask about the pending work. I will not show empathy towards you. What happened to your mother? How is she? How this happened? Like this I will not show to him. I will say, oh, I will give him a cold shoulder. Oh, that is your problem if your mother is not well or your child is not well. Your family is having some problem. That's your problem, not mine. And also, I am not bothered about what is pending. If he wants to take a break and he is entitled, I will give him, but I will not give him any priority. I will make it as a procedural thing and I will not ask him anything about any concern about his family. So this is not bothered about production, not bothered about family. I don't care whether you live or die, in other words. And also I don't give any concern for how it will affect the organization. Whatever you want to do, if some problem comes, you will suffer. If somebody asks question about why you are absent, you will suffer. I have nothing to do with it. So this is no interference in both sides. About people also not bothered, about production also not bothered. So this is the third one. Next one is middle of the road management. As you can see, it is 5-5. Okay, now let's talk about middle of the road management 5-5. That means equally concerned for people and equally concerned for production, but within medium's range. That means I will not stretch it. I will not stretch you to overperform. I will not stretch you. I will not go out of way to take care of you. So this is middle of the road management. If the person comes to me, I will show some concern for his mother. I will ask him what about your targets, but I am not going to ask too much. As a formality I will do. I will not push him for overachievement of targets. I will not go out of way to help him. So it is a scaled down version and it is a middle path. But this is also not advisable because nowadays the competitive world, more production, more targets have to be achieved and more better leadership is required so that the attrition rate is reduced in the team. People should not leave you. So this is being seen from the top management. What is the retention of people, good people, and what is your performance? In this, he will fail, this person. Next is team management. Now, in team management, it is very high. 9 means 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. So, what I'm trying to say is 9 means 1 out of 10 is the first point. 9 out of 10 is 9 out of 10 is very high. Total point is 10. Now 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, that means very high for people, very high for production concern. So as per you, okay, first let me explain what is team management. So in this particular case, this particular leader will be having high concern for his follower about his task as well as his personal problems or any problem. So what if somebody comes to him, how he will behave? First of all, he will ask, what happened to your mother? How suddenly? What help you need? Do you need any financial help? Is the hospital available or not? everything he will ask, very high concern. Then also he will ask, please tell me what is the pendencies or what is the pending work which is left for you. Let me delegate or let me do it myself for you. So now in this case, he is showing high concern for person and he's showing very high concern for task. We have to overachieve our targets. Okay, you have a family problem, but somebody has to chip in, somebody has to come in, and we have to overachieve. So this kind of person is liked by top management. Retention of people will be high, productivity will be very high. So he is a successful person, successful leader, high performance and high team motivation. So now easily I have answered the three questions which I had asked in the beginning. That is, what are the five types? These are the five types: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which is the best one? So, which is the best type of leadership? Answer is team management. Why? The answer is, in the competitive world, we need very high concern for people, for team retention, for team productivity. Motivation is important. It will only happen if you have very high concern for your team members. Secondly, concern for production should be very high because of competitive world, performance matters. The high performing team leaders is required by the top management. High performance as well as good team motivators. Team retention should be increased, not decreased. So team retention, team motivation, high productivity is what will be given by team management. So this is the answer for three questions. And I hope whatever exam or whatever wherever you are trying to get success, by seeing these videos you will get a very sound foundation of this particular leadership theory. सो दोस्तों, उम्मीद करता हूँ आपको समझ में आया होगा. विश यू गुड लक एंड हैव a nice day. Thank you. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the